So this is very interesting. That's why the entire story, I got attached. If you see in the current world, people will move from one location to other location like an immigration, or like initially you mentioned about the corporate culture, people will move from one company to the other company in chase of something better, right? Like how Furiosa tried to move to green place and then saw green is not anymore green. She went back to the original place and then tried to find better place there itself, right? What we can learn more from this movie with these situations in your
Yeah. So if you are in help, just don't curse. Try to, fix the situation by going somewhere else. But that journey itself will teach you a lot of lessons. And because of your effort, you took an act. You didn't stay there, and that's why there is nothing you can do if you don't take any action. But now you took some action. You took risk. Either it worked or it didn't work. Even if it didn't work, you learned some experience. Now with this experience, you will have more appreciation to what you already have. That means gratitude will come. Otherwise, you'll just take everything for granted. But now that you went to green place and realize that it's not a green place anymore, then you'll have more gratitude for all the resources you have, like water, etc. They don't even have water, and there are no plants in green place, so-called green place. I think it's a spiritual journey for everybody. It's up to us. Whoever wants to go on to that journey, they have to go, and then they probably grow spiritually because of whatever happened during the journey. That's one thing. And another thing is, Max. He got into prison, and he was a blood bag for somebody else. So we should ask ourselves a question. Oh, okay. Are you a blood bag for somebody? Then why don't you do something about it? Fix it. Don't stay as a blood bag
yeah, yeah,
for
that's
someone
interesting.
else.
Yeah, Furiosa idea of making our own place as better place. I mean, she went through a lot of journey and she realized wherever she is, she can turn that better place. That's one episode. Now, how do I relate as a common man to Max? Right? You're trying to explain that one, but can you explain in a different angle? How, as a common man, we are in Max's shoes?
Yeah, I mean, initially, I think there are a couple of, dialogues, or actually, it's not even a dialogue, it's a monologue. He says something. So, entire world has become crazy, and if they don't think of me as crazy, I'll be crazy. I think he'll say something like that. So, okay, if we don't do anything, out of comfort zone, either we'll become that normal people, or probably if you have a little bit of competency, we'll become that Nux or sick soldier, or whatever. And even I observed one more thing I forgot now, but now I remember. In the entire war zone, there is a music, orchestra people, right? I think those are, maybe I can say, government people, right? Government employees. So whatever they do, they don't have any risk, but they get inflation adjusted salary. They don't have the same pressure, or performance pressure, or target pressure, like corporate employees or sales people, etc. That's another thing. So from Mac's perspective, I think he's carrying some trauma. He's not able to, mingle with the society, even though he helped, Furiosa, and became very close to her. And he can stay in Citadel, but he still chooses to, leave that place. So that is his own journey. He has to deal with it, and probably,
That's an interesting word you
resolve
mentioned
that situation.
about trauma. Like Max always lives in his past. His died wife and then child comes into picture and then keep thinking about them as if they are there. Are we also in the same situation like
I
Max?
mean, maybe we can say that, but in movie it is, dramatized. That's the maximum trauma. But I think everybody holds some trauma. Not the capital T trauma, but the small trauma, the small T trauma. That's what they call. Somebody insults, in the past, and we carry that forever.
So usually the attachment is what creates a problem, and living in the past creates a problem. And what we need to see is look in the present moment and make your own place as heaven, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely, you got it.
Any other comments on the movie?
Yeah, overall, it's a good movie. I mean, whenever I start watching, I'll just won't stop it. I'll complete it. That I mean, that's how it is. It engages me
Hmm.
with all these continuous action sequences and the underlying story, which I actually created in my own mind by looking at it.
That's good. That's interesting perspective. Even though it's a 9-year-old movie, I believe it's 2015. It's a
Yes.
nine-year-old movie. Even though it's 9-year-old movie, still it seems like in present day crisis, and then we can relate it very well. But thanks a lot for showing or giving us interesting perspective on the movie, and probably our audience also will watch and understand a little bit about that. Thank you, Gopi.
No problem. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you.